In Shiocton, the school district is resuming classes today after being canceled for more than a week due to the historic flooding.
And the village board says it will be meeting at 9 this morning to discuss the next steps in cleanup efforts. Village officials say there are still homes on flooded streets that volunteers were not able to clean up on Saturday. They say they're documenting volunteer efforts and equipment used to turn over all of that information to state and federal officials. And this information will be used with damage estimates that may have been done by emergency workers, and that will determine if state or federal aid will kick in for the Shiocton community.
Black Creek Fire and Rescue says it logged more than 1,000 volunteer hours over 10 days during efforts to help local flood victims. Volunteers packed 287 vehicles with donated supplies collected at the fire station, which were delivered over 2 days. We're also told volunteers filled and gave out around 60,000 sandbags to protect homes in Shiocton and surrounding communities from that flooding.
You can